This program contains experiments which are performed by professionals. These tests are dangerous and may involve the use of hazardous materials. They should not be performed or imitated under any circumstances. The hydraulic jack, lever, plunger piston, valves, oil reservoir, ram piston. When a hydraulic jack is placed under a car and a lever is manually pumped, the large movement of the lever transmits force through liquid, resulting in a small movement of the plunger piston and an even smaller movement of the ram piston at the end. That movement may be small, but the force produced in the process is huge, making it possible to lift up a car. Time to get to the bottom of this. When the lever is pulled up, it pulls the small plunger piston up. As the piston rises, a small amount of oil from the reservoir is sucked through a one-way valve into the piston's chamber. When the lever is pushed down, it pushes the piston down. And thanks to the lever's mechanical advantage, the task will be made easier. The lever is a simple machine, which multiplies a force applied with no extra effort required. Since the lever is 18 inches long, the handle of that lever will travel a greater distance than the plunger piston, increasing the force pushing that piston down. The bigger the distance, the larger the force, the easier the job. The lever is pushed down, pushing the piston down, and that pushes the oil down. It will naturally keep moving since, like all liquids, it cannot be compressed. So when the oil is pressed upon, it transfers the force applied by the plunger piston by pushing on anything that surrounds it, efficiently everywhere it goes. The oil presses with equal force per unit area against all surfaces that contain it. So it pushes up against the ram piston with exactly the same amount of force per unit area that the plunger applied. When the heavy lifting is done, a valve at the base of the jack is loosened. The ram piston drops down and the oil returns to the reservoir, ready for its next big job.